So, where we left off is at the end of the day, after trying to clear a supposedly haunted house that you guys found was a um, smuggler's den. It wasn't even haunted except for what you found the remains of a long lost alchemist who almost seemed like he found the key to, but back at the work where Anders first asked you to clear the house. You guys were told that within a few days you'd be you'd be called to the town meeting the council's holding to go over the plan of what to do next with their plan of hopefully stopping this for good. Though you've also been promised, at least you, Alex, that or the crew, that supposedly if you guys help them clear out the smuggler's ship, that you'd get your own ship to help them out within further ventures. But it is on the condition of helping Saltmarsh.
I'm fine with that. In the end, I get my boat.
Yes, in the end, you get one of your things that you want is a boat. But yeah, so it is around. Everyone called it a night, unless right now you want to do some things before you go to sleep. Does anybody want to do stuff before the next day?
Nope.
I suppose we can get this out of the way. I'm going to attune to the luck stone that I found.
Ah!
Yeah.
So, as soon as you attune to that...
Yep.
Let me go get the stats of everything, because you'll need to change it.
I have it in my inventory, the cursed luck stone.
Yes. You do feel a sense of luck, but almost as soon as you attune to it, the first time that you attune to it, you're having a glass of you actually have a glass of ice cubes trying to keep them alive. And your hand slips accidentally. And you drop the glass of ice cubes. The next two things you do with absolute ease. And then the next thing you do, it's almost like as if you've been stricken with bad luck at the worst time possible.
Yep. I'm going to spend most of my free time just throwing the stone away from me and watching as it teleports back into my pocket.
Yeah. You realize the first time you throw it out of the window and trying to get rid of it.
Like, it wasn't...
A few hours later, you feel something in your pocket, and that stone is back.
Yeah, it was annoying. Now it's a fun party trick.
No, it's just a party trick.
Just like, hey, oh my god, the stone's gone, where'd it go? Oh, nothing on my sleeve, and then knock over 10 glasses.
You can go find a local church or somewhere to help cleanse
Don't
it.
deny the use of the cursed bloodstone. I want this curse.
Okay.
So Kevin, would I know anybody who could move a couple casks of brandy? Just in my travels.
Your background is like an entertainer, someone who is just. I think if anyone would know someone, I would say would be.
What the hell was that?
Don't worry about it.
If anyone, it'd be me.
I also have this. Which is what
Well,
I
I
was
was
trying
going to say Alexis, who's been on the seas for most of his time, and then
Yeah, I know a few people.
your expertise would be finding places in to stay as well too. Yours would be of course, finding people who'd be willing to take things off people's hands as well too. With your travels abroad.
Yeah, we can figure out some people to unload some of this brandy to in the morning.
Why don't we just try to sell it to Alejandro?
Try that. I don't know what he needs for 4 casks of brandy, but
It's a bar.
in a sleepy little town.
Sleepy towns drink a lot, bud.
Maybe they can. We can upgrade it to roadside attraction.
You would actually know this because you did grow up around here. There is a history of. There has been a history of people trying to smuggle stuff around, and then they can easily see something that has been easily smuggled and will not take it off your hands. They despise that kind of act around here.
Yeah, I'm sure that useful
Oh,
information.
you're not there. You're not there. So you can't.
Also, we're not
warn
trying
them
to
about this.
smuggle it. We're just trying to get it off to just sell it.
What did you say?
Technically, this isn't smuggling because we're just trying to sell it to someone.
Fencing.
Well,
we
yeah,
took
but
it from
they know that
now
those are
we're just-
smuggled goods. They have an eye for what has been. They've learned to develop an eye because there's been so many people trying to scam with smuggled or ill-found property. As you
Shit.
said.
Hey, pull out one of those. Pull out one of those barrels. I want to sample what we're trying to sell here.
Brandon.
Rebrandy it.
Can I be heard? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. I thump one on the table.
Cool. I'm going to try a glass of brandy.
All right. The brandy is right now. It looks. It's a name on there that is very famous for what for their brandy, but you've had this brandy as before. You've had this brandy before, but it doesn't taste the same. It actually tastes like shit. It's been replaced with the brandy that seems like it's
Never
meant
mind,
to get
I don't want to
drunk,
sell.
but it's not meant to savor.
Never mind, fellas. I don't want to sell it to the fine gentleman working here. We need to find some poor sucker to hawk this off onto.
Okay.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, we're gonna get rid of all 5. Oh, ugh.
You got a bunch of dishwater.
I really did. Fuck, I think dishwater is more appetizing than this.
I'm from the water.
Yeah, but not dishwater.
Yeah. Water's water.
All
Fuck,
right.
I've eaten much more appetizing than this. No, we're going to keep a barrel that we can use so Ace can just light it on fire and chuck at some people, and that's about it.
That's very thoughtful of you. I don't actually feel force though, but I do. I really appreciate where your head's at right now. 100%.
Well, so it's. I'll give you this. In exchange, you don't burn down the boat that we're going to be going after.
I didn't burn down the last one.
Well, no, but like it's going to be a big boat.
You did burn the last boat that you saw.
So it's going to be a bigger boat, and it's going to be full of bad people. And what I really want is you to not light it on fire.
Okay. I will not burn the thing we're standing on.
Yes.
I can probably do that.
I mean, unless you want to sink into the water where fire doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't like the water.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the water.
I know you like the water, Chef. All right, I'm going to bed.
Alright, I will replace the terrible brandy into the bag of holding, and
Alright.
we'll just carry that around for it.
I'll take one of the barrels and put it in my bag.
Go for it. It's apparently worth 50 gold pieces. If you want to make a note of that.
It's worth 50 gold. It tastes like it's worth like 5 copper.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm putting down 1 barrel of shit brandy.
Yes.
And nighttime. Long rest.
Yes, everyone gets a long rest.
Woo! Spells!
Because we are using these spellcasters who don't get to change their spell list like a wizard or a cleric. You can at least replace 1 spell.
Nope.
But I am happy with my spell choice.
I love my spells.
I know. I am saying that just because of that, I'm giving you the option.
You know what?
I'm healthy again.
We got a full party. I'm going to switch out Misty Step. I'm going to trust you all to protect your squishy. Exit. I'm not that squishy.
You forget that I am technically the healer in this group.
You are.
We do not have a healer, per se.
I mean, we have a cleric. Or not a cleric. We have a paladin.
A paladin is not here.
Paladins
right
are not healers.
It's about as much of a healer as you
They
can.
are not. They're just a crossbreed between fighters and fighters and clerics. That the
You know, I
the
can start with
DM questions
Extra
is
cleric.
what is this?
Manage spells.
Heal myself a little.
Remove Misty Step. And we did not hit level 4, right? We're still all 3.
We're still level 3.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Oh, I can't wait for level 4. Polymorph.
Right.
Try again.
That's not at 4. Actually.
Yeah, it
6th
is.
level spell.
It's a 4th level spell.
It's yeah, you don't get 4th level spells on level 4. You have 4th level spells on level
I already did it on Hero Lab. It gave me polymorph.
Yeah, you get 3rd level spells at level 5, 4th level spells at level.
We don't need to argue it right now because we're not level 4.
Maybe 8.
Yeah.
All right, it's the morning. What's happening, Kevin?
All right. From what I'm waiting for Zach to get back before.
He's
starting.
back.
Yes,
Hey.
he's loading in.
My browser died,
All right.
sorry.
So, next morning comes with the cawing and rooster, cawing of a rooster. You guys start hearing the very early sounds of bustling throughout the day as everyone's trying to rush off and get out to sea early before as the sun rises to get the best fishing times around. and get the best spots before other boats get out there to steal spots. Very chaotic morning in there. You still not used to seeing that when you wake up, there's an entire buffet set up, like the other morning, except for it's like half gone. And that even though it's early in the morning, it should be a little busy. It should be busy here, but because of it being a fishing town, they're all out on the docks by the time that you wake up, getting ships prepared to set out. There's still your dispensary of iced coffee, hot coffee, iced tea, a morning ale.
I'm gonna grab a morning meal and whatever breakfast.
You were at the tavern. And actually, what you did not see the first time is that someone has set up a job board.
I'll go take a look at it.
All right. There's a few jobs that are more help safe hired for safe passage. Ours. What is the city? Towards the Saltmarsh Fort, I believe it is.
Safe passage to Saltmarsh.
Saltmarsh is a Saltmarsh is an entire forest. There is a fort set up about 7 or 8 miles north from where you are, I believe. Up by the coast, there's a keep that's been turned a little sea village. There's the sea town that's been turned into a military fort.
Okay. Is there anything else?
There are a few. There's a few wanting sign a little post for wanting for extra hands on a couple of ships in the dock, where for just a little extra hire for the day because they may be down like a couple of people.
And how much was the passage? What was the fee on that?
The passage was it takes about, the travel time would be about maybe half a day there.
What was the compensation?
Compensation was about 150 gold.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kev, this is the next morning, right?
Yes.
Alright. So I'm gonna pop in. There we go. Ah, man, I love the smell of fishing in the morning. Reminds me of my childhood.
You were Fisher?
Did your voice change
my
overnight?
My dad is. Oh, you haven't been for a few sessions. I changed my accent, dude.
I have been here for a few sessions.
Then you must have not noticed I changed my accent like 2 sessions ago.
Anyway.
But yeah. Yeah, my dad's a fisherman.
And Alexis.
Yeah.
Or Alex. You still have that that little code or supposable chart of possibly signs with the bullseye lamp on it. If you want, you can take your time to decipher it.
Yeah, I'll take time to try and figure it out.
All right, give me an investigation check on that.
Could you also add the bullseye lantern to your sheet so I can take it off of mine?
I'm not figuring it out tonight. That's a 6.
Well, here, take the lantern.
All right.
I'm looking with high intelligence to try and help me.
Kevin, is it that we know what it is, but we can't read it?
You know, it's some sort of. It's almost some sort of. You can't quite decipher what it is. It's a series of.
Okay, so I'm going to take it from Alexis and go sit at a table in the corner somewhere, and as a ritual, cast Identify.
Oh, it's not a magic item.
Okay.
I don't think identify works.
That's what I was asking. Is it that it's?
Oh, identify would not work for that. Identify only works on identifying what a magic item is.
You need comprehend language.
That's what I was asking, and it was a.
It is not a language either. It's like it's like a series of symbols and numbers.
Like runes?
No, like as if someone drew a lantern, open, close, but also left numbers next to them.
It's a code, I know that for sure. I just can't figure it out.
Screw it. I'm not good at investigations, but I'll make it. I'm going to attempt it.
Well, if you want to assist me, assuming Kevin will allow it, if you want to assist me, I can just take a 21.
Sure, I'll assist you.
Kevin, do you want me to re-roll, or can I take that 21 there?
I want to say take the 21, but I want to see you reroll.
All right, and so am I re-rolling with advantage then?
You're rerolling with advantage.
I'm cool with that too. $14.
You succeed.
Oh,
It's a low DC, mind you.
okay.
So what it is that it's basically the longer you hold it up, and basically what you get is looking at the longer ones, and then there's one with a really long number or really high number, one with a really short number, but then one with a really long number, and then one with a.
Is it Morse code?
Yes, it is actually. It is Morse code with the bullseye lamp. So write down on your inventory, or write down somewhere. So for the code long, short means it's safe. The ship it's safe for whatever ship is coming in to exchange goods.
The long, short, you said?
Yes.
Long, short, safe to exchange goods.
Short,
Okay.
long, short.
Short, long, short.
Everything safe, but it's not safe yet to exchange goods. Long means at the smuggler's den is that bring your goods in and ready to unload the goods.
So basically, as you have this open, I'm like, oh, that's I can't read it, but that's Morse code.
Interesting.
Can you read it, Lexi?
I think so. I'm figuring it out here.
Great. That's my contribution.
Short, long, short is SOS, if anyone's curious. That's all the Morse code I memorized.
Same.
It's short, long, short, long.
We won't need that.
Dit, da, dit. SOS.
I mean, that's a useful one to know.
I guess that is, yeah.
So we got all these goods from the house. We gonna pawn those off because I know a guy that might take it off our hands.
All right. Let's see your guy.
Yeah, let's go talk to your man.
Before everybody takes off, I'm gonna take the flyer that I pulled off the job board about the escort mission.
All right.
And I'm gonna go check this out and find out about it.
Kevin, I was gonna suggest we don't technically have to roleplay it if you don't want to. I mean, we're basically just wanting to sell it for whatever goods that we'll get, for the total sum.
All right. That right now.
It's up to you. All right. Figured that
For
was
now, I'm
things
fine with
along.
that. Yeah.
All right.
You don't want to play a shady businessman?
No, but Homer doesn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, Homer doesn't want to deal with it.
All right.
Especially since it took a little while.
Homer doesn't like having fun.
Well, it took us a little bit to get things started, so.
That was good.
I'm joking. I'm giving Homer
And if-
shit. Don't worry.
And if y'all actually knew what you wanted before you actually entered the shop, it would speed things along.
I'm giving
I
Homer.
want.
Calm down,
kindling.
Homer. I'm just giving you shit.
I want kindling. I want everything that's flammable.
It's like that bale of straw. How much for this the whole bale? Yeah, I'm a sorcerer. I don't.
Okay, so I have the skull. Actually, hang on, I got it written down. The golden skull. Ow. Golden skull, apple, the golden rose, and then Visk. What the hell is a Visk?
VISK.
It's a whisk,
Yeah.
but with only one U.
This?
That's what I have written down.
It should be a row. You should have a rose worth 5 gold.
Yep, got that. And then it's
Then-
five. It's 5 of something.
Oh, 5 sets of discs.
Disc.
Disc.
Why the hell do it?
I don't know why.
Maybe you broke up and I heard Visk, and so that's what I wrote down.
It's Icelandic for a bundle of hay or a whisk.
Why?
Visk.
So yeah, so that's 20, 25. So that's 45. It's 50. So I got 55 total worth of gold stuff.
Yeah, then we also have the 200 gold worth of brandy.
Minus mine.
That was 250 minus the 1. So we have 200 gold worth of brandy that no one cares about, and 50 gold worth of brandy that someone does.
I'm sure I might know a guy that'll take it.
Of the really good brandy, right?
Oh yeah, it's got a real earthy flavor.
Is it
A
bootleg?
really
Brandy?
earthy
It's really
dirt
striped.
trail flavor.
It's a working man's drink.
So it's bootleg brandy.
It's like beyond. Bootleg brandy is probably better quality than that brandy.
Okay, we just gotta sell to someone's, taste untasted. Anyhow, let's hawk this stuff and go do this escort quest.
Alright, so what's our total? So 55 plus your whatever?
Before we do the
mine full price.
Before we do the escort quest, we have to talk to the council, remember?
And all I was saying was, while you guys are going to hawk all that stuff, whoever posted the flyer, I'm going to go talk to them and find out about the escort quest.
Okay.
Kev, I'm waiting for you on the ruling, dude.
Oh, on the ruling, yeah, you sell it for full price, all the stuff.
Okay, so how much was it total then? It was 55.
255.
So 55 plus 200, 255 gold.
Okay, so that's split, amongst all of us, so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. I have a calculator.
32 per person.
42.
42.
42 gold, 5 silver per person.
Yep.
42 gold and 5 silver. Or, you know what? I'm going to do 1 electrum because I can.
I have a 50-cent piece for you.
That's basically what happened.
So, Sheldon.
Yep.
So you go down to the guardhouse, actually, over near the north exit of the city, looking for a man named Alex von. Wait, no. So I was gonna.
Alex von.
Alex.
Yes.
Alex,
hello. Oh.
Alex von Schweetz.
Alex
Yes,
Verm.
Alex von Schweetz.
Okay.
He's about almost as tall as you, actually, but he's got a big lumberjack bushy beard.
Is he human?
He is human. Yes. Big pork belly. It looks like he dabbles in fine food a little bit too much.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to him and just like with flyer in hand, like, hey, you looking for help?
Ah, I see someone that's actually finally responded to that post. Ah, good. Come in.
Yeah.
Let's sit down. You can see he's leaning up against the wall. It looks like he's been standing for a little bit too long and is looking for any excuse to sit down.
Hello. I'm Sheldon.
Yes. We've been needing a few extra hands actually to escort some goods up to the forts. So
yeah.
It is going to be about. It will leave in a few days. Actually, right now we've been scrounging to get as much help as we can with the troubles that we've been having in the forest as well too. Yeah, things are a little tight, little hard, little spread out for my comfort. So I need to reach out to any fine fellows that would actually want to do this.
How many hands are you looking for?
5, 6, 7. as many as I could get.
Well, I work with a group, and there's 6 of us, and I'm sure we could help get your goods to where they're going.
All right. I'll need to inspect the group to see how well they can stand up to some of the things out there. But I'm sure that
I don't think you need to inspect the group. Just look at me. I'm the weak one.
All right. I might want to at least once look over the group, but
Well, of course, you want to meet everybody.
I
And
would like to meet whoever we're working with.
yeah, of course.
You're not leaving for the next 3 or 4 days.
No, of course. And you're offering 150 gold per person
150 gold total right now.
for 6 people.
Look, like I said, maybe we can negotiate once we get there.
All right. Well, how about we start at 180?
All right. Give me a persuasion check for that.
Fuck yeah, I will. With my +7 persuasion and my roll of 11, so 18.
Oh, roll 18. All right. You know, you seem like a fine fellow, someone who's used to working the honest work. 180. I can push it up to that for now.
I'm sure we can do it for that. All right. Well, we have some stuff to do in town, but I'll bring the group by after.
All right. Like I said, we aren't leaving until like from 4 days from now.
Okay. All right.
Midday.
That sounds good. And then
All right.
see ya. And I'll just walk out, go back to the bar.
Okay. He's asked someone to bring over a giant mug and a small platter of donuts.
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
So while you're doing that,
You want to practice your pickpocketing? Here, steal this stone off me. It's like a little shiny little cat's head with gems for eyes. It's really cool. Do it. Look how shiny it is. You know you want to try it. You definitely. You know what? To make you feel better, I suppose I am somewhat deceiving you, so we will.
I'm absolutely fucked.
Go for it. Just try it. Just take it. Just take it. I'm not gonna be mad. Just take it.
Why?
I just want you to practice. Also, it like I kind of want to test something. Just do it. It's fine.
I'm rolling real bad tonight.
I mean, 17's good.
17's not
Yeah,
bad.
but what that is an 11.
Oh my god, you totally got it from me. And then 3, 2, 1. The stone just whips back to my person.
Oh. Funny trick. Very good.
Yay! Hey, it didn't explode, so.
See, I was a little afraid you were trying to make me take the curse.
Oh no, it's stuck with me. It is bonded to me on a very deep arcane level. Literally never leave my side.
the only way they can actually get off of it is if somebody removes curse. Then you can deattune to it. Or unattune.
I'm okay with my curse thing.
So you took the. Actually, no. Gabe.
What?
Or Aish.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, someone zero curse. Oh, you did not use it. Okay.
No, I did not use it. I just know that it can never leave me, and have fun with
Yeah,
that.
because I thought you used it for a second there. And it'd be your next two
No,
checks.
I'll keep track of that. When something important happens, I'll get advantage and then get the disadvantage. All right, moving on. We got a quest.
All right.
Just doing shenanigans.
Okay. So within actually. It's about mid-afternoon now. You guys are all back at the tavern. So unless you guys want to go walk around for a bit, but
Is
all right.
is this the only tavern in town?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Because the other taverns that would be here are in the middle of being built and expanded on.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
No one wants to deal with loud noise as they're drinking. Loud construction noises while they're drinking.
I'm just gonna head back and wait for everybody to show up.
Right. So we'll time skip ahead. It is mid-afternoon of the same day. It didn't take too long to get what you're doing done, but Anderson Solmar walks in and asks for the group to follow him up to the main town hall.
Okay.
And so you get up there. There is a council of. It looks so as you guys walk up to this nice, tall, it's a really nice decorated building for such a small little town. So it looks like it's about a two-story building with very ornate, decorated pillars of ivory pillars. It's like a nice, almost like a seashell, like a very white calcium seashell style look to it. There are seashells being finally crafted into some of the pillars as well too, to make it look like it stands at the front of the sea, like at the front of the ocean. So, walking in, the night you are greeted by a man named. Oh man, I wish I had that. There we go. Saul Middleton. Very tall, half-elven man, though very young for a half. He looks like he's only in his early 40s. Very new to the world, but he's lived here his whole life, though. He's been. Welcome. I see that that Anderson has brought us a group that helped us with the smuggling problem. Come, follow me. The council is waiting. So as he leads you inside the grand, through the grand hall, up the stairs, down the court, down the hall, towards a very big set of fine oak doors. There's a table with like a half, it's a half circle table at this point where you hear the bustling of talk as it looks like five gentlemen are trying to argue about what is the best plan to deal with this.
Good afternoon, guys. Hi, I'm Sheldon.
Greetings.
So as a very tall elvish man with long blonde hair, though very blue eyes, wearing green ornate, like gold little ornate patterns along them. Says, yes, and who are you? Might I ask?
I'm Sheldon.
I see you with Anders. And with Anders, I'm sure that you guys are the ones who helped discover and at least put a stop to their shoreside portions of business.
For now, I'm sure that if we let them, they'll just get set right back up and do their nonsense all over again.
Yes, we were actually just discussing that, me and my compadres, or associates.
I don't care what you call them. Well, we are very much interested. Well, okay. I should never speak for my entire group here. I'm very interested in helping you because I've been promised the boat that they have been using to come in and out of.
Anders, as you see the very small dwarf man, full beard, though he's got a very decorated for an for a dwarf. He's very decorated. He's got like 3 rings on each finger. Well, not 3 rings, but 3 rings on each hand. He's got robes that look like they're a little bit too big for him. They're very much like they flow a little bit further than they should for dramatic effect, as you might think. But a lot of like almost like wolf's pelt fur on the shoulders as well too. Anders, didn't we agree that it would be best to settle what they're gonna get here in front of the council instead of promising them everything up front?
I would promise the ghost, the sea ghost, and then everything else would be, and we would handle everything. Now, if I'm not getting my boat, I believe I will be making my way out of here, and you can all handle this without any of the intel that we've gathered.
Hold on. All right.
That's more like it.
And Anders does. Apologies, Xander Hardy. My apologies. Though this was a promise from between captain and captain. As the head of the ship warped, I figured it'd be best to have another ship that could help us with further needs. I did make sure to give some constraints to them, so that they wouldn't just rush away and leave forever, as you might think. All right. Fine. I hear rolls going on. Oh,
No, it's just chat.
it's chat, yeah.
Just chat.
Yeah, and the dwarf there looks like he's been around for a while. It looks like he's in his mid it's like he's about mid 200s. He comes up to about actually your waist height, Sheldon. So
Oh, hi. Hi, buddy.
very small, but he is very built.
Hi, buddy. I'm Sheldon.
Hi there. You don't see many of your kind around here. Not many turtle want to actually approach the city.
Oh, I love cities. Cities are where bars at. I love to perform in bars. Would you like to hear a joke?
They're really funny.
I would. Please tell me the joke.
As soon you can tell he does not want to hear it, but he knows. What?
What did the tortoise do when he beat the hare?
What did he do? What did
He
the tortoise
celebrated.
do?
I knew it!
There is a very there's a look of like he wants to laugh, but he wants to cringe at the same time.
I cast hideous laughter on him. I'm joking. I'm not really doing that.
Good pun. I felt a piece of my soul die, but good pun. Good pun.
It's all he ever does.
Okay. If I want to give you a few years on me, I'll try to avoid the performances. But
Do I recognize the big guy?
the elf,
The one, yeah.
because I've only introduced two people. Only two people have started talking right now. Would be the dwarf and the elf, who.
I mean, I would assume that I may not know them because honestly, I hate politics.
A few of them are you do recognize a few of them actually. A few of them you recognize from when you've been here. Plus, also with your trying to manage the temper and everything else before you set off. You did have a few tussles with people that had to be brought to attention. So it's like being called back into the principal's office for this. You're getting that feeling of nostalgia slash. Well, I'm not here for that reason, but it feels like it. And there's actually two you do not recognize, though. The third one that is there is a female. Is a female human. She's about in her late 50s. Very curly, bushy hair, or very curly, bushy red hair. She's slender, but yet she's slender but built. She looks like she used to be someone who was a work hand at first, but did enough to help out that they decided to appoint her to. She's got the very air of it's nice, that very welcoming air around her, but she looks like she'd be someone that if you had any problems with anybody, best to talk to her, just because she will sit down, listen, and then try and like a psychiatrist almost. The very air of welcoming. Let's hear and sit down with your problems. What are we going through today, and how can we help? And I would rather that you sit down and talk rather than act and lash out. You know this, Griff, because she's the one that mentioned to you that it'd be best if you go find yourself.
What was her name again?
Her name was Elwanda Stoge.
I'm sorry, what was her name? You spell that, actually.
ELWANDASTODGE.
Type it out in chat.
If it did it not send?
There
it is.
So you said it's pronounced Elwanda?
I believe so.
Yep, looks like it.
All right.
According
Yeah, it
to
looks like a-
Spanish, it would be Lawanda.
Lawanda. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
So I just go Lawanda.
Griff, is that you, Griff? Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's been years. It
Yeah.
looks like you found at least some inner peace, but looks like you're still working on a few things. But looks
Well, I
like
found-
you found something.
Yeah, I found a mentor that really, really helped me through a lot of things.
It's good. Good that you got help. Good that you found someone who can help you find your inner peace with your struggles.
So what's going on here? We've been summoned here and kind of need to,
Yeah.
not to rush things along, but people are missing, and I'd like the sooner we get them back, the better.
Ah, yes, those cases, yeah. So it looks like you might have found at least a lead towards that then, maybe?
Yeah.
That's good. I can't tell you how many complaints I've gotten and I've been like, okay, we're doing the best we can with what little trace that has been left behind.
Really, all we need is just to let us know when this damn boat arrives, and we'll take care of the rest. I know the local authorities are kind of useless in this matter.
That they are. And so someone else actually speaks up, he's been sitting in a corner, letting the ones who's been arguing before he can get his say in, just because they've been just rambling on, not letting people talk. As he's just leaned up against the wall, a male dragonborn with black scales, very tall. He's very tall. He's about he's a little bit taller than you, Sheldon. A little bit taller, yes. He's very well built, and very, very well built. It looks like he spends most of his days out. When he isn't here working on the council, it looks like he spends his days mainly running around, exercising all day, You kind of recognize this kind of build, Griff. You get a sense that he has his own capabilities like you. That he spends time maybe outside in a little training ground.
I just give him a glance, and I kind of size him up.
You know your way around the battlefield, don't you? But that is not for now. That is not for now. Yes, as the ones around here who have been brought in from the capital of Keldon or Keston, in the kingdom's capital that we are. They know, but they don't know how to deal with all this. They won't deal with things more on the political end of things, but they don't. But just like any politician, or anyone who's been hired by a politician, they know what to say, but they don't act. They don't want to actually do anything. They'd rather let things stay stagnant and many processes as it unnecessarily needs. So, yes, and we have actually devised a little plan, and we will gladly support you whenever you guys need for this plan. But you guys are going to be the big key, the unknown factor that the sea ghosts do not expect. They don't expect us to actually retaliate after finding this. They probably don't even know that we found it.
That's hard to say.
What's the hot dragonborn's name?
Elro Kepler.
Paste that in chat. I don't have a chance of that.
Kepler. But
like the entire time he's talking, just Aish is fawning over him. Just the least subtle. It's like, oh my god, that's another chat. Oh my god. He's so handsome. Alright, if we're gonna do an accent for Aish, it's
there's his name.
She's gonna be from like Long Island. Alright, he's in my notes. I'm not gonna bog down the session, but I will be flirting with him incessantly.
Little lady, as much as I want to flirt with you right now, and he does pick up on this. It's like, now's not the time. Please keep your thoughts elsewhere besides where they are right now.
Okay.
Ouch. Listen, I'm not even the one like interested, and that one hurt.
We have a lot to discuss, because what we're going to be talking about here is our plan of attack, as you would say. So, the next 2 weeks from now, there will be a new moon. That's when we think that they've been doing business. It's the best time of day, or it's the best time of the month for anyone who's trying business that is unwanted or unwanted business, as you would say. Very little visibility out there on the sea. So it's hard for anyone to see what exactly is going on.
It's foggy.
That too. The
Love
sea has
the
been
fog.
very
What about France?
unforgiving this past month. So we think that it would be perfect conditions for anyone out there who is not wanting to be seen. And this has been going on for months and months and months. Already, we've already noticed within circulation that there are goods that aren't matching the name, of course, the counterfeit goods. And unfortunately, no one has wanted to fess up where they've gotten these.
You're going to find a lot less for a little while, assuming everything goes right.
Hey,
I'm hoping that within the next after this, we won't find these people. And
Oh, believe me, you're gonna have a hard time getting rid of. Oh, believe me, you're gonna have smugglers your entire life.
I know. I'm just being optimistic. And in Aish.
I'm going to interrupt there. As you get to that, it's like you guys wouldn't have any smugglers if your local militia knew the fuck they were doing.
Look, local militia knows exactly what they're doing. The problem is that we have the authority, the higher authorities have decided to let the king decide what to do with it and when they want to sell things here. Problem is not many people are willing to change around here. They would like things to stay the old way. Progress doesn't.
The old way probably fills their coin purse.
Yes, that too. But the problem is that if we don't change things around here, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be more complicated in the long run. The long run is that once we get everything here, well, there'll be more business for people, but they don't realize that.
Sometimes you just gotta say fuck hierarchy and you just gotta deal with things yourself.
Look, that's not the issue here. The issue is we have a boat coming. I know how to contact them when they finally arrive and lure them into a trap.
I have a thought.
Oh,
No fire.
yeah.
I have two thoughts.
No fire again.
The bandits were the smuggler, the people in the house over there were working for a guy named Finn. Do we know a Finn?
Rumor has it, yeah. But, I have very briefly heard the name of him. Rumor has it is that someone has been smuggling war goods, weapons, supplies to both sides of it. But no one's been able to see what he looks like. Or anyone who has seen him tends to disappear.
Yeah, he might be some kind of evocation mage of some sort. He might have burned a lady's mouth out with acid for talking.
He sounds like someone I want to
It does
kill.
match some of the accounts that we've heard that whenever they try to question people, they tend to evaporate as what was described.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Not only is he sly and very slippery, it seems if he knows magic, he is very smart and knows how to cover his tracks. Unfortunately, I do know that supposedly someone, yeah, It might be someone from the Sea Princes working undercover. Who knows?
Well, I guess we won't know.
They are the only ones I can think of that would have this kind of cunning.
Oh, good. We're dealing with a syndicate here. I love it.
Maybe. I'm not entirely sure myself. It seems like someone's been dealing to both sides, so I don't know if they're a third party or what. But they are dealing to both sides. And it seems like they're also dealing to some of the if according to what you said, is that they've been smuggling weapons. It looks like. Can you hand that over here to me? The
Sure.
list of stuff you found.
I'll hand it over.
He's going to take a look at it and be like, "Oh yeah, crap." Hand it back. It seems like they're also smuggling to. Not only are they smuggling to both sides of the Sea Princes, people around here, they may also be smuggling to some of the local tribes around the area. And if things escalate with those, that's another problem. That's another problem for another day. We may need you to help with, but you would know, though, as he's talking about this, you would know about the local tribes. There's a massive local lizard folk tribe within the Dune Marsh, buried deep within there. The Dune Marsh is to the south, and then to the south of the city, or not the south. It'd be the west of Saltmarsh. He's now looking at the map, which actually I can pull up here. As he's going to pull out a map.
Scene transition.
As soon as it wants to click, there we go. There's
Yeah, I'm looking at the map right now. We all got a handout of it. So, obviously we're in Saltmarsh, but up north, or up
Oh yeah,
west
that's right. I can't really give you the handout.
Yeah, up west a little bit, there's the lizard folk lake.
Yeah, that's where they know that the local lizard folk tribe is. And then to the north, not north, but to the east, which is actually going back to your conversation, Sheldon, is going to be if it'll actually.
To the east is, well, to the northeast is Burl.
Yeah, let me pull up that.
This map is fucking weird, though.
No, I get it. It's
A nautical map of the entire area.
I mean, I know that. It's just.
Don't.
Well, it's not to life, Dan.
This is the
It's
content they gave me.
topographical.
Why is the north to the fucking east, though? God damn it.
Oh, the Tower of Rose is bonked. Yeah, you're right. To the east is the Tower of Xenopus.
So west is north.
No, west is the Tower of Zen.
No, west. Yeah, east was the haunted house,
Yes.
and also a dwarven mine. Okay.
Yeah, there are. You'll notice I should have said as you guys came in that the small guild hall has been built for mining as well too, because in recent years they've discovered along the coast, there is actually a cave that is a vast mining vein for rare minerals.
Okay, I just did the math, and every one of the tiny hexagons on the map inside the large hexagons is 4.2 miles.
Hey, Kevin, can you pull that map up on the Roll20?
It's in your handouts.
I don't have it.
You get a
So under journal, chapter 1,
Guys,
Saltmarsh.
I'm doing the stream. Can you just pull it up?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
quick bio break when it does that.
Never mind, I got it, Kevin.
Okay, I was just gonna pull you guys over to it.
That works too.
I got. As soon as Roll20 wants to cooperate with me.
Is this a decent time to take a break? Since Gabe and Durns took off to go to the bathroom anyway, and I have to go too.
Sure. Let me just pull you guys so that you'll all be on the.
Cool. I will see you guys back in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, so as he's pointing out over here on the map that there is a known camp or small little fortress where a lizard folk tribe has set up their little home. And it looks like that whatever this is, the list of supplies and smuggling and where they've been taking stuff has been to both the lizard folk over here and actually to a tribe of which they did not know about until now. It's been brought to their attention. It's being brought to their attention to the Shangwin. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Which they're like, oh.
Are those
They're kind of, yeah.
I've heard Sahuagin. I don't know if that's correct.
Sahuagin, yes. Sahuagin tribe, which has been supposedly not very active, is now starting to get supplies.
All right, I say we go travel and beat them down.
That will be for another time.
With that idea.
A few weeks.
And if anything, I think later after we deal with the sea ghost, if anything, we'll probably want to actually go. If anything, because the Sulagan, they are a threat to everything in their path. So, and the lizard folk actually around here normally don't bother with us. In fact, actually, there's been a few times where they've offered help through the Doomwater forest. Since they know the area, they've offered guidance and guides us through there. So, if anything, I would say it would be a better option to actually, if anything, because they would have to push through the lizard folks to get to us. So if we push them back from there, then we could wipe them out at the source with a larger force. It's better to have allies than a bunch of enemies. But that will be for another time. After all, we still have the fact that the Sea Ghost has been supplying to everyone practically at this point now.
Well, if we cut them out at the supply, then we cut off the tribe supplies too.
Yes, but on the bright side, if we later on go and help with numbers rather than having them have supplies, we could always offer support in a unified force rather than someone wanting to supply to everyone and just getting nowhere, right?
Whatever we need to do, I mean, honestly, just let us know. Do you have some way of communicating to us when this ship arrives?
Yes, we do actually. We've already set up a small little watch over here, watching for when the actual boat arrives, because I'm sure there'll be a few. They'll want to do it through. So as soon as they arrive, we will get word from them, which then we will get word to you guys. So you guys will be our spear in this operation.
All right. Well, then, as far as I'm concerned, we're done here. And I walk off.
All right. No, impatient, but do you guys need anything from us for this before you head out? You can always put a list. Give us a list, and we will get you the supplies that you need.
Grappling hooks, because if we're going in under the cover of fog, we're going to want a way to get onto the boat.
All right, grappling hooks.
Do you have any potions?
Potions would be definitely.
Yes,
But if you make her get water out of fur.
make sure that we get you those. Not only do we get the request from the fort, nor we also run the supplies there when needed. So we have a good fair amount of supply of potions that we can get you the guys. How many?
Yeah, those will be handy. Take any of those that you got.
What did you say?
Well, any of those potions, I'm sure we would love to have any of those that we could spare.
Yeah, any potions we can spare. We'll get.
Anything that can clean water out of fur. I do so hate the ocean.
Mariner's armor.
Unfortunately,
Mariner's armor.
all I can do is supply you with a few towels.
I'll take them gladly.
Because I do not have a potion of prestidigitation. Be nice if that was a thing. But then
Perhaps I should have
most wizards would be
initiative card.
most magic users would be put out of business for instant cleaning.
We will need Mariner's armor as well.
Mariner's what?
Mariner's armor. I would prefer studded leather, but we should get people
Try and get you
that
that.
prefer the armor.
Can't wear it.
So can't wear. Homer can't wear, or Griff.
I will take the studded leather, but if you get the tabaxi, something a bit on the heavier side. Maybe same for our Minotaur.
The Minotaur, damn it, or Volthrak. You got the medium armor that studded leather armor. So,
Yeah.
right,
It was that scale mail, I think.
yes. Scale mail Mariner's armor. So he's already covered. So he just needs 2 armor. Yeah, but he's like, we get it.
I mean,
Actually, yeah, we could. We could get that.
I mean, Alex. To be fair, I'm not actually planning on using this yet. If you need it,
It's too heavy for my liking. But here's the thing: so Mariner's armor actually gives you a swimming speed, and if you pass out underwater, you float up 60 feet every minute.
Or every turn.
Every turn, yeah.
Do you have something better than chainmail?
They have split mail.
Split mail.
Mariner armor.
How much better is that?
1.
We get a dex bonus anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try not to drown. That's my plan.
Alright, so Mariner's armor for 2 sets of armor. I think if we do, we could get that. And you may owe the wizard crap, I pulled up the wrong thing.
Money won't be too much of an issue, but for the most part, as long as we get this, I'll be willing.
Money won't be the issue. This will be on the council, so that they would provide as many things as they can get your hands on for needed.
Good. And I suppose whatever we find on the boat is ours too, then.
Mostly, yes.
Good.
Since
I like
it's smuggled goods, most likely, then I'm sure that the town will not want a single damn thing of it.
Not unless I think, which I plan to.
I mean, even if it's legitimate, most of the stuff that they smuggle tends to be counterfeit. As they say, it's an easy buck for some stuff. I have lost one.
Actually, you know what we could really use as well?
Yep.
A cloak of the manta ray.
It's so we kind of access to these like magic items.
Yeah, if we can give our sorcerer here a cloak of the manta ray.
Is that uncommon?
Yeah, I think it's uncommon. But are we saying this guy has access to uncommon magic items?
The town does, because the town has access to a wizard.
Ah, wizard, eh?
Though,
Yeah, it's
if
uncommon.
you guys request magic items from him, he will most likely want you guys to help out with a few things. So this is a give and take.
It's wondrous uncommon.
Yeah.
Wondrous uncommon.
Yeah.
Ray.
It's wondrous, but it is uncommon, and
Yeah. Wondrous item just means it's an armor
Attunement?
or a weapon. No attunement. Just gives you some speed and waterproofing.
I apparently met the guy at work who made the cloak of the manta ray.
Nice.
You did?
Yeah. He said it was like his one contribution to D&D. He used to work for Wizards, and he created something called the Cloak of the Manta Ray back in like 3.5. And I'm like, yeah, that's an official magic item now. And he's like, what?
Dowdy's getting paid. All right. Yeah, I'm willing to work for a wizard.
Yeah, that means we get
All right.
Oh yeah, let's go work for a
a
wizard.
speed of 30 feet, and better armor as well, then I'm willing to do some work.
Sure. After this, we'll set up some work with you for him. His name is. Where is that? All right, I have his name here, but
Filibert Filigree. Potent Potables.
here we go.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
Oh, Anders. Elanders is Eliander.
Leander. Wizard.
Oh wait, nope. Take that back.
Saltmarsh.
Hold on. This is it. Keledek.
Spelled.
Keledek.
Keledek.
Yes.
Got it. Keledek, Wizard of Saltmarsh.
Yes.
It's in the notes.
We'll get word to him immediately, and he'll get to work on it because he'll compensate. But yes, you guys will get your 2 sea mariners and a cloak of the mantle ray.
All right. Well. Also, here's my room number at the inn, just in case you want it.
Sure.
Let's go to the west. We're gonna escort somebody somewhere.
What?
Are we still planning? Do we need more planning here?
No, I think for now, sit tight and wait for word on when it is. It should be within the next week or two. So depending on conditions, they might show up sooner.
All right, we'll be ready.
All right. And with that, meeting is adjourned. Everyone start getting things prepped.
As we're leaving, like once we're outside of the city hall, I'm gonna get the group together and just go. So I met this guy named Alex, and I hold the flyer up, and for 30 gold apiece to bring some stuff to a place. Who wants to hire us?
What kind of stuff?
Yeah, he said items.
Where's the place?
Some fort up in the woods.
How far away in the woods?
It's like a half a day.
You guys are on the map right now.
Yeah.
So, you guys are here. Very good. So, there's a few of the dotted marks here is the local trade route, the local routes throughout the area. Along the routes, up ahead, is a fort called Burrow. is where the you would know this, Griff,
He's tucking the child in.
because of
I'll stand
because oh, Griff, and we'll be right back.
Yo, it's me, Griff. I'm like a barbarian monk and stuff.
Hey guys, I like to change my voice every 2 days.
Wait.
Yo, guys. Oh my god.
You're an alchemist. I hate the alchemists.
Hey guys, do you want to mama your last Mia?
Oh man.
The best part about it is Dern's
Griffin.
losing signal right after I said that.
Oh. I can hear you, Zach.
Okay, that's not the question I asked, but thank you, gentlemen.
Oh. All right. So yeah, it's going to point at the map. It's going to be. It's a fort that's been built around the entrance to the near the entrance of the forest of the drowned forest, which is a little bit up further north.
So it's like half a day, right?
About half a day. You guys can easily get it done within a day or two.
Well, so Alex wants to meet us. So, or wants to meet you guys. He's met me. He likes me. Yeah, he wants to meet you guys to make sure that you're not going to light his stuff on fire.
That seems oddly specific, but I appreciate the concern.
So it's like midday right now. We could go hang out at his place for a bit.
Oh yeah.
Why not? Let's
Yeah.
Griff says, "Yeah, guys, let's do it."
Hey.
Classic Griff.
Classic Griff, yo.
Oh, it doesn't get any more classic than that, Griff.
It doesn't get
Truly
really
is one of a kind.
You just have to remember he lives on
You're a rock.
a very tall. He lives in a very big estate.
So the reason he changes his voice so often is because he had a language tutor. I see.
Yes.
So we're gonna go introduce everybody to Alex. Correct? Is that group consensus?
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, sure.
I take them over
Wait,
to.
you would know of the Burrow fortress. It's been a fortress that's been up for many generations, actually. Because of the monster-infested wood of the Dreadwood, that they had to establish a front lines along with the
I have lost Kevin.
the elves of the Silverwood, or Silver Stand.
I might have a thing.
Turns out is not a good look for you, bud.
Sorry. Just stretching my back out.
You know what that
Yeah.
looked like, Dan? You know what that looked like? I showed you my character sheet. Answer me.
I mean, if I wanted to see a chubby guy spread eagle, I would just watch Austin Powers fight Shaggy again.
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay, so I'm going to lead the group to the barracks or the wherever it was that I saw Alex before.
The barracks of Saltmarsh. The small.
I'm gonna lead everybody over there.
Okay. Now,
Great.
before we do
Alex!
that,
Alex! Alex! Mr. Sheldon!
What's up? What's up?
Hey, Alex, I'd like you to meet Alex.
This is not going to get confusing quick at all.
Alex,
You know the last
Bean,
lieutenant,
Alex
Alex, I
Griff,
had to fire
Alex
him
Ish,
because everyone
Alex
had to think I was
Calperson.
they were referring to him, and he was also a little bit of a trickster inside, and tried to assume my mantle a few times.
Sounds like a personal problem. Anyway,
It was a little bit of a personal problem, but yes, I am Alex von Stroot.
hello, I'm Alexis Johannes Wesker von Strauss.
Kowalski Dorello III.
Yes.
Bean.
Yeah, as he reaches out and gives everyone a hearty handshake.
I admire the way you shake hands.
I give it a little bit more back with an intense stare, and I say, Griff.
I have.
Do we know each other?
Yes, we do actually. He was a lot thinner when you first met him. He was actually not. He wasn't a lieutenant at the time. He was still a soldier at the time, like one of the local guards. He helped settle a tussle between you and one of the other boys who was poking, who would poke at a lot of people.
Was he one of the ones I broke the nose?
The boy you mean the boy? Yes, he broke his nose.
I apologize for that. I was kind of a little bit of a ruffian back then.
No apologies accepted. I know that you had troubles, and everyone else knew that, but I tried not to take it against you. You were still trying to figure yourself out. Looks like you kind of did. There's a different air about you, that's for sure.
You broke his nose?
I mean, guy tried to grapple me, grabbed me by the wrist. I don't take too kindly to that. So yes.
Consent is very important.
I was only trying to stop a fight. You damn near beat someone else to death.
I knew a dragonborn like that, and kept
Oh.
this very large woman, and she just kept breaking his nose, and they keep having to have a doctor reset it. Got to the point any time he mentioned the nose, he would flinch.
She sounds like a reasonable woman.
I mean, he deserved every time he got his nose broke, but still.
Well,
That
you don't
sounds
get
like
the
a personal
nickname.
problem with someone else.
You don't get the nickname the Beast Saltmarsh for nothing.
Yeah, you were a handful. You were, but at least now there is a different air about you, which is good. So it looks like you found something. But
Yeah, just learn to accept myself for who I am.
that's good. That's good. Don't let others tell you otherwise.
Do you guys want to tussle again for old time's sake?
Nah. That part of me is long past.
Tussle.
Besides, I'm a little. Besides,
Tussle.
as you get,
Do not.
do not tempt me, because I do
Yeah,
have
I'm
the authority to throw you behind bars.
Don't worry, we're not going to get into a tussle.
Plus, he's paying us.
I know.
How long is this job supposed to
Well,
last,
it's
by the
hustle
way?
with
We need to
anything.
come
With anything,
weeks.
there's been a little bit more activity along the road, which is why we asked to hire you guys. We need
Kind of
these
like it.
goods. We need these goods to be delivered up to the fort, to the fort Burlow.
So how much are we getting paid for this job?
Right now, we settled
out
on
of
money.
character, I already told you 30 gold a person.
30 gold, yeah. 30 gold a person.
Oh, okay.
I might be able to push. We might be able to push more over at Burlow because it is a little. And I will agree with the turtle. For 6 people, it isn't that much
That's what I'm saying.
for what's actually out there.
And I'm a turtle, not a turtle.
What's out
You're a
there?
walking turtle to me right now. Okay, a turtle is just.
Well, let's call it 30 for now, and if you feel like we did a better job than expected, then an extra 10 per person would be awesome.
Yeah. I can push that. Well, that would be 10. But that will be 10 out of my own pocket, which I am willing to see if you guys do an exceptional job.
Well, I'm not greedy. A job's a job.
Job to job, and then
I just like simple math.
he's got a chuckle. He's like, "Yes, if only everything could be simple."
Yeah. So
But
I guess,
unfortunately, it's
so-
more twists and turns.
so Alex,
It's never.
just let us know when you want to leave.
All right. In the next 3 days,
How long will this trip take?
so it's only about maybe a day and a half's trip. No, well, about half a day's trip from here. So about there and back, maybe a day and a half, depending on the pace we go.
Because we need to be back within Saltmarsh within the next couple of weeks. So.
We'll definitely be back before then.
Good. I'm fine with it. Son.
What kind of things do you usually? What kind of things do you usually have a problem with out here?
Well,
Giant crocodiles and bugs, I'd assume.
there have been a few cases of those giant crocodiles and bugs, but most of the problems we have is there are within the Dreadwood around there. There's a lot. There are a lot of things that lurk within there. I know that area itself is something. Something is not normal. It's beyond. It's like beyond cursed. It's like a curse to hold it or something like that. And there's just foul beasts that you would not imagine even slightly that could be found within there.
Hate that.
Also, a lot of bandits because most people aren't crazy enough to go chase after them. Have also set up a few camps out there. Though if you set up a camp out there, there's already something slightly wrong with your head at that point.
Should be interesting then.
Interesting indeed. I'm just hoping that it's not as complicated this time as last time.
What happened last time?
Let's just say we had to abandon the cart as a few trolls came stumbling out of the forest.
That's not a let's just say, that's the whole thing.
There are worse things in that forest than just the trolls. After all, you, Griff, would know that the history of Saltmarsh has had many different as the forest itself, the Dreadwood, has had many attempts where abyssal incursions have tried to happen, if it weren't for the truce and the alliance between the Silverwood elves and Saltmarsh, this place would be ran asunder by the abyssal presence that lurks deep within that forest.
Holy shit.
Awesome.
Yeah, bugs and crocodiles.
Bugs and crocodiles aren't the worst of your problems.
See, I'm not afraid of demons though. Bugs are just weird.
Yeah, you see him run from those spiders?
Those things are fucking weird. When have you ever seen a spider just decide to flip out of existence?
Yeah, and all those legs.
I see someone adventured into that forest and maybe found something
What's
they
in the
should.
forest is in the bloody house down the fucking way.
Ah, you're talking about the old alchemist. You guys took care of that, I see. I did hear that they had been taken care of. So you guys were the ones who did that.
Yep.
Word gets around. God, you guys, well, you know what? Because you guys did that, and I do appreciate that. But that house had a lot of.
House is full of bloody fucking horrors. That's what it was. It wasn't even goddamn haunted.
I was covered in a lot of spiders.
And the giant warp spider also sucked.
Yeah, that house has given us issues. Let's just say that. So,
Well, you're welcome.
for my thanks, seeing that you guys can do a great job, and matches will favor to helping us clear that out. You know, I will raise it. Everyone, it's 40 gold. Everyone after this will get 40 gold.
Very nice.
Perfect.
I like it.
Fine. That's nice. That's a decent wage.
What's the job?
What?
What are you asking us to do?
Well, supplies and their food supplies, along with the quality of their weapons, are certain. They did bring a supply of stuff that they wanted us to fix up as well too. So we need to get their supplies back, along with the food and water. Most places can't survive without that, right?
Yeah, they're usually pretty necessary.
Escort
Yeah.
protection.
So yeah.
So we go out
Every
to
time
Canada.
the thing I'm worried about most is just hopefully this time, since it's food and water, that we don't run into bandits. Though, that forest is just eerie and odd.
I mean, that's why you
Rumor
hire.
has it is that
Worst of our concerns, honestly.
well, the rumor has it not only are there abyssal incursions that happened ages ago, well, not rumors, that is what happened. They tried to prevent that. Damn cults. But there is it's like people say that there's a small covenant of hags within there as well too, which is
Just sweeten the fucking pot, why don't you?
I know. That's the rumors. I don't want to believe the rumors, but
Fucking hags.
Well, look,
But if we do find those hags, off of whatever chance,
run.
for 10 gold
Do
out of
not encounter.
Yeah, this is why we generally avoid the woods.
I don't know, gents. This sounds like a chance to do some real good for the world.
I like your enthusiasm, Cat. I do.
One more time.
But there's a strict line between enthusiasm and stupidity. And
do you want us to escort your little caravan or not?
I do. but if those hags have anything to do with it, do not.
All right, we'll run from the hags.
Yeah.
Fine.
That word doesn't work well with the Long Island accent.
Hags.
Hags.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we just.
If you have to go into that forest at all, if you have to at all, I suggest we get in and out as quickly as possible. It's not safe to stay there.
Can do, Bobo.
All right, well, come and get us when you're ready.
All right.
No, don't mind that.
Not mine.
Barely heard it until you pointed it out.
The barber
Yeah, I
straight.
didn't even notice it until you said it.
What?
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 All right. So, are we doing anything while we're waiting, or we just hop on the caravan and troll face? All right. We just hop on the caravan and get you going. I saw your troll face. You didn't go
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah. Do we have any more? Like, I suppose we should let the folks at City Hall, including Errol, that we're going
I
to
just
be.
want to talk to Errol again.
I mean, one, yes. Two, we also should let them know that we're going to be out of town for like a day or two while we do this. And also, did you see these scales? They were like black, but also shiny.
I have skills.
You have a shell. It's close.
I have skills.
I have scale now.
A little murky. I like your effort with the scale. I like the hustle.
I cast light to make his scale mail shimmer.
I just stand alone.
You would have to touch it. You'd have to walk up to it and touch it.
I do.
Yeah, there's no like deception happening here. We're just like, oh my god, where'd that light come from? Just like, yeah, no, that's some gloves and scales.
My chest is cool. Very pretty.
Plus, he's got a tail.
I don't know if I have tails. Depends on what the Dragonborn looked like in this universe.
They do. Some of them do. Some of them don't.
Yeah, it could be either or.
Some of them have half tails as well.
Half tail?
Yeah, like some people didn't like the look of the tails.
All right, so let's explore the caravan.
Caravan.
All right.
On the road again.
So yeah,
And
you guys want to stop buying anything as well too before?
I do want to. Is
supplies
there
or-
a place in town to buy potions?
Yes, there is.
I would like to go and buy some potions.
Or a ring of protection.
I don't want a ring of protection. I want potions.
That's a magic item.
Going back to Jackson Riker. Can I have a ring of protection?
Hey,
Is there a ring of protection?
you're the one, Kevin. You're the one that let Jackson have 2.
No, that isn't
Oh,
me
sorry.
actually. That was
Stearns.
It was
Stearns.
Stearns, right? No, I'd like to see if there's any potion shop.
All right. There
All right, let's time
is.
check.
Since I'm the de facto healer now, I need to have potions to heal you fucks.
We got the paladin too.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, I'd rather save my shit for smite, and I have 15 points of healing, so that's all you get.
Lay on hands shouldn't use your spell slots.
That's what I said. 15 points of healing.
He doesn't have any healing spells.
Oh,
Well, I took Cure Wounds, but why the hell would I do that? Because I'm never casting spells.
Also, it does cure poison. I think we.
Yeah.
I think I need to spend 5 HP of the point to cure poison.
No, it cures disease, not poison.
No, it could be either or.
Really?
Yeah.
It's disease or affliction.
Yeah, there is a small shop over by just near town hall called the Silver Port.
All right, I'll go to it.
Hi, welcome in, welcome in.
Hey, I'm Sheldon.
As a little gnome, female gnome, about of course she's like up to your knee,
Oh, hey.
hops down from the counter as she's trying to reach towards one of the upper shelves and just clean and dusting off any of the shelves and anything.
What do you want to handle?
Hi, welcome in. What can I get you? What can I get you?
Well, I'm looking for some potions. As I'm just like
Potions,
towering over her.
And she just jumps back up on the counter. Is now about face height with you.
Oh, hey, hey.
Yeah, the potions. Let me see what we have. As she jumps back down around the other side. You hear things going clattering around. It's like no, it's not over here, not over here. Maybe it's over there. And she runs back. She's like, yes, in the back room. She runs out and runs to the back room. You hear her trying to get a large ladder. You hear like the clattering, kind of like as it like bumping into things as if like trying to keep something balanced without falling over. And boom!
Hey, do you want a hand with that?
I'm good. I've been doing this for years.
Oh, okay.
Years. It's not my first rodeo.
What's a rodeo?
It's a thing it's a
That's where
thing.
you ride bugbears.
Whole bugbear.
I'm going to tell them that's just a bad. No. Don't call horses bugbears.
I
Much
know.
pretty.
I
Not a
think
fan of rodeo.
I think you meant owlbears.
No, I meant bugbear.
Just riding those big old orc boys.
Anyway, what potions does she have?
Yes, down she comes walking out with a small little crate, and she's like, "Let's see what we have." So she has 6 regular healing potions, just regular old healing potions. She has, and she's like, "I have these. I also have a potion of greater healing." And she puts that.
And how much do you want for these?
See, for the where is it? 'Cause- Here we go. G6, so that'd be. Sorry, I'm getting a calculator to do the math. See, as a bundle, I can give them up for 200 gold.
Let's make a deal. I'm gonna sing you a song of jokes. Forgot that I was a comedian for a second. How about I tell you
Sing
some
a
jokes?
song of jokes.
How about I tell you some jokes and we work that price down?
The price is knocked down as a bundle. Normally, for 6 potions, I'd ask for 300 gold.
Could you do
Normally.
Could you do 180?
Give me a persuasion check.
Fuck yeah, I will. 23? Yeah.
Okay.
16 and 7, 23.
You know, there's just something about it. Just something. Can't quite put my hand on it, but you seem like a nice fellow. You seem like someone that wouldn't try to rob someone blind, as they would say.
Well, I wouldn't rob anybody ever. That's just me.
Yeah, there's just something almost sincere. All right, I can do 180 for 6 potions.
Wonderful. What do you happen to have anything else curious? Anything that you like? What does the house recommend?
So you want to look for the special things.
Ooh, I like special things.
For what normally we don't. For what we don't offer in front.
Yes,
We do
ma'am.
have a few things that we might have. Oh, that is. Yeah. Let's do it on this one. And so that was for that. Let me roll a few things. So she pulls out well, actually, no, I just. Oh my god. Give me There. So, she's going to rummage around throughout out here. You're going to see her pull out first this slight. It's about the size of her body. It's a fairly large orb, and she's going to first get the Pelon as well too. It's you see just magic swirling in it. It's like a sapphire blue orb. Magic just swirling within it. And she's going to set it down. There's that. And then we have this here. And she's going to very carefully, with another vial, like a reddish liquid is going to be in this. It almost resembles the essence of fire, liquefied. And she's going to place that as well too. There. So, first thing that we have, normally it's a special request, as you say, it's special request items. We have a drift globe.
A drift globe?
Yep.
Okay.
It's for you. It'd be fairly small. It's about the size. You can easily palm it in your hand. It's about the size of like a
What does this do?
watermelon.
What does this do?
This little glass ball here is fairly light. So when you speak a command word, whatever you choose the command word to be, it will emit it'll emit light or cast the spell daylight up to 60 feet around.
And what's this vial?
The light you can use as many times as you want. The daylight spell though can only be used once a day.
Okay. And then what's the
It will
vial?
hover, and it will hover around you and follow. You do not have to hold it.
Ooh. Okay. And then what's the vial do?
This here is a potion of fire breathing. Drink it once, and for an entire minute, you can breathe fire.
How much do you want for either of these?
The drift globe is.
Also, if you want to breathe fire, I can hook you up. You don't need a potion for that, man. I can just do it.
Some of us want to do it too.
And what if you're not here?
Then what are you doing breathing fire everywhere?
I could be
Need your
raising bull.
I mean, that's fair.
I can make you do that.
I can't argue that reasoning. What am I doing breathing fire if you're not here?
Just seems like you're encroaching on my brand at that point.
I have little arms and a long tail.
Don't think of a T-Rex. We were a fire-breathing T-Rex. Oh, the things we could do.
Let me see. I'm trying to get the price for that.
So the drive-in movie theater in Solano opened up again.
Ooh.
They're playing
drive-in.
They're playing Jurassic Park this weekend.
Ooh.
And E.T. and E.T. as a double feature. You get both movies for one price.
What day?
But all weekend.
Ooh. Oh well, I can't this weekend, right?
Yeah, they only do it per week. Like you can't they don't put out what they have next weekend.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do. I don't know.
I know it's playing on
All right.
Monday night.
So, the drift club, you can take that off my hands for. I'll be honest, it's a slightly hefty price of 400 gold.
Okay. And what about for a friendly fellow like me? Can I tell you some jokes?
Unfortunately, no. Like I'll be honest. Someone had to go get this out of the Dreadwood. It was by God, and I'm not gonna let them dishonor their work. But this is already me putting down the price already for a friendly face.
I'm really interested in it. Hold on to it, and I'll come back.
Yeah, I can hold on to it for sure.
Awesome.
For sure, I can try and hold on to it. I can try and hold on.
I say bye and like walk out backwards as she's talking.
All right, see you later. Come by anytime.
That's all my shopping. By the way, I'm handing everybody when I meet up. Everybody gets a potion of a regular healing potion.
I have 3 already on my person, so.
Then you don't get one. Anybody that doesn't have one gets one.
All right.
Which I'm assuming is everybody but H.
Yeah, I don't have one, so I'll take one.
Yeah, I'll get one.
Yes, absolutely.
Fucking rogues.
I only have one, and I am extra quick.
I'll get one.
That's fine. Everybody that wants one can have one.
Except Ash.
Ace doesn't want one.
I've got 3. I mean, like, I am fairly squishy, so I don't mind having them around. But,
No, that's fine.
but like, I do have my personal supply of oh shit buttons.
Cool. That's all my shopping. If anybody else wants to do anything.
I want to grab the caravan.
Caravan.
All right.
Let's get them
All
bumping.
right.
Let's ride the whip.
So the next 2 days pass by without any with ease, and it is the morning of the transport, the caravan for goods towards the borough forest, not forest, but fortress, and Alexis von Strudel, or Stroud,
Sweet.
Alexis von Strike will come to Alexis, the other Alexis. I hate myself for naming this. Because I look at Alexis Vaughn and then I want to say your name, Derns.
Huh.
He saunters over towards the tavern. He assumes that you guys have been staying at the tavern. It's around like midday, like afternoon, lunchtime. You guys just had finished your lunch of whatever the finest ingredients are here that they have for
It's fish.
sailors, or just fished up the day before. The day before or the day of. It's like, all right, the caravan's 30 minutes. Meet me by the gates, and let's head off.
We'll see you there.
All right.
Ding dong. Caravan is leaving in 30 minutes.
Oh, no, I overslept.
Please.
Gotta get that pay.
It's okay. They do pre-boarding for like an hour beforehand anyway.
Yeah.
Running down with burnt toast in my mouth.
All right, so we head out with the caravan.
All right.
Stay on the road.
On the road.
I smoked the day's last cigarette, and I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. Here I am, on the road again.
Here I go again on my own.
Also that.
And I muted Dirks.
Tiny monetization.
You're with good friends.
I mean, technically, this is the only road I've ever known. I normally pick a boat everywhere.
I just do want to let you all know, I'll say to the party, if we run into anything demony, I am very fluent in Abyssal. I know Abyssal.
Where'd you pick that up?
Called the Rakdos. I mean, what do you think Rakdos is? A big friendly guy? Big friendly guy with wings covered in fire and lives in the abyss?
He sounds nice.
Oh, he's great. He's the best.
You should introduce us sometimes.
Please no. I could benefit getting all the fur burned
You know
off.
how
take your word
Dean
for it.
handling all this? As soon as Aisha mentions all this.
I'm saying this to the party privately. I know that our benefactors are probably not as okay.
No, I think I'm gonna skip on meeting this Rakdos fella. It sounds a lot like meeting your overly handsy uncle, except his hands are on fire.
Yeah, there's more being burned to death involved.
I'm not for that. I'm really not.
I bet he likes jokes.
He does. He's a big fan of the performing arts.
Okay. And so, do you how fast do you guys want to travel? By the way, do you want to go at a slow pace,
Normal pace.
normal pace? All right.
I mean, we've got time, so we don't need to rush, but there's no reason
Yeah.
to, like, stalk.
Yeah.
That is true.
Go and let the trouble come to us.
All right. So
You know
please
what?
give me the first
I'm
couple
gonna
of
be
perception checks.
One.
What?
First round of perception. I've heard the first dice roll tonight is happening.
We're going to be scouting about 100 feet ahead,
You're going to
I'm
be
the
100
sneaky-
feet ahead. Okay.
because I'm the sneaky boy, and I'm going to be like leaving symbols in the in the trees along the path. So if it's safe, you'll find a symbol. If it's not safe, you won't find a symbol.
Okay. Are you letting the caravan?
I'm letting everyone know this.
All right. Be careful.
Kept with my mid-point.
I ain't seen shit.
Oh, did you give a perception check?
Ooh.
You asked for perception checks. Making my best.
I did ask for perception checks, but the problem is that roll. Let me switch chats. There we go.
So that's a 27 for my stealth.
For your stealth.
Do you
For
have
hiding.
advantage on it?
I got a cloak of elven type.
You have advantage to hide, not a regular stealth.
I'm not
No, the
worried.
thing is with the cloak of elven kind, perceive you when you have the hood up is disadvantage. Stealthing
Right,
and
so
running
I'm going-
around still you're still going to make
Right, so
sounds
I'm
with your
going-
feet.
going around with the hood up, and obviously, like I'm 100 feet up
That one I
ahead,
will
so
let you have the advantage then if you put the hood up.
yeah,
for now.
so I have the hood. So that's a 27.
Okay. So far nothing sees you.
I'm fine
So
with
far
that.
nothing.
And then
But-
let me roll perception to see if I see anything.
I had a 19
But then
perception.
Aish, by the way. Didn't you say you were taking disadvantage on your perception checks because of your
Yeah, it's more an option on your end if you want this check to be a disadvantage. I mean, I'm pretty sure I failed either way. So, but yeah.
me see
That is a 17 on perception.
All right.
Bean a magical fruit. You
Hey,
see
I got a 19. That's
Bean got
that's good for a fucking turtle.
Bean got vented face.
I got an 18.
Monkey.
Bean's a fucking cat.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see what we get. Oh no. Let me check this. Oh, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. Okay. All right. So let me just take you guys here because we are just fighting on a field anyways. We're out on the trail. You being the first to see them. And in fact, they're not very stealthy, so you do hear heavy footprints coming your guys' way. Very heavy. Some of the trees are starting to shake.
Oh, good, giants.
Maybe.
Trolls.
Ogres.
Who are vulnerable to fire.
I'm gonna. I'm assuming with my 19, I also hear them coming.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm gonna-
Anybody who rolled above a 10, who rolled a 10 and above.
I'm gonna send word through the caravan to be on guard.
Random encounter hype.
I thought we were playing. Ghost of Saltmarsh, not Storm King's Thunder.
Yeah, it's why they're probably trolls.
Joke. I'm making dumb jokes.
If they were giants, we'd all just be dead.
We could probably take a singular cross giant.
Like Frost, no. Hill, maybe.
No.
Like I said, singular.
We could probably take on a demon lord now.
With proper teamwork,
Anything's
and
possible.
all of my sneak attacks.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You have to also you're forgetting the power of friendship, as they say.
Heart.
Through the power of trust, loyalty,
If we can dream it, we can do it.
and love, we will defeat you.
Earth. Wind. Fire. Water. Heart.
Incredible violence.
Everything changed.
Tony
Our
Parker
nation
killed.
attacked.
Why are you taking so long to scroll through things? There we go. Crap.
Yeah, they didn't have our tank for like 20 minutes. Or one of our tanks. Guess we got like 3 tanks.
I mean, are you including the paladin as a tank?
Fine, said
I guess it's like you, paladin, fighter, all tanky.
I'm actually fairly tanky.
You are a turtle man, and
Turtle
that's your
man!
AC. Thus you what is an AC 17? It's the equivalent of I think splint mail. I think you just have eternal splint mail built in.
And 9 rings of protection.
Yeah, splint is the AC 17.
Plus, that goes up if I go into my shell.
Yeah.
What armor is Sheldon wearing?
None.
9.
I'm a turtle.
It's the armor of being a turtle.
Hero and a half shell.
Yeah, turtles have a natural armor.
Those 7 fucking teams.
Portal power.
All
Am I
right.
not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Master of Disguise. I've never seen this movie, but I wanted to.
Okay, feel free to watch the movie that put Dana Carvey's career on pause for a decade.
A decade? What has he done since?
Yeah, I was gonna.
He's starting to come back now, kind of. He's beginning the recovery process now.
Is this that bad?
It's not good.
It's not a good one.
It's not.
It's one of those movies where it's like I'm not gonna go out of my way to rewatch it, but if it happens to be on and there's nothing else to watch, I might watch it.
Let's put it
I
this way.
think
It's no Wayne's World 2.
it is better than The Love Guru.
Sounds like I need to find a copy of this movie for my New Year's Eve bad movie celebration.
Yeah, I mean, if you could see it without having to pay for it.
That sounds right. I found out about a movie with what's his name?
Adam Sandler.
Not Adam Sandler, thank God. No.
Hidden Gems was actually really good.
The what one?
The what?
Hidden Gems?
Ah.
You mean Uncut?
Uncut
I've
Gems.
heard-
Thank you.
I've heard good things from that.
No, it has Sam Elliott, and it is called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Bigfoot.
Yes, it's so good.
Is it?
It's so good. It's like campy B movie good, but they know they're campy B movie.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look into it. I thought it was going to be a bad movie, so I was considering that for our new watch. 'Cause the last one I saw was Cats.
The Man Who Killed Hitler
How
and then the Bigfoot.
Jellicle sons for Jellicle cats. Jellicle sons for... I inflicted cats upon my players. I
are we-
rejiggered the cat impression. Yeah,
Are we just waiting on Kevin?
Yeah.
It's just Roll20 is acting super slow on my end.
Got it.
Sorry.
All right, so
No
looking
worries. I just want to make sure that we weren't just fucking around.
Talking
for no
over you.
reason.
Yeah.
No. It's like. Okay, hold on. Did it finally load people in? Yes, it did. Okay. All right. Now I can move you guys over.
Shut up, Zach.
It's me, actually.
I know. That's the joke.
Oh.
All right.
Talent is weird.
As you start to see emerge out of the Dreadwood woods, let me move you guys over here to the battle map. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Come on, Nat 20.
So it shows up in the thing automatically. I got a 15.
You want to draw some like some trees and stuff?
If you want to draw trees, you can.
Some happy tree.
Oh, that does not zoom the right way. That's weird.
I know. I need to replace this here. A few of these with my own picture.
Well, before we get into combat, do we want to call it for a night since Homer is about to fall asleep and we've been going for 3 hours anyway?
Yeah,
you can.
it goes up on the battle map and then.
Or
I'm probably going to comment on that.
Repeat.
what?
Do we want to call
Homer,
it for
repeat
a
that.
night?
Oh, I mean, we could, Homer. Do you want to go through with this or no?
I mean, if it's just this combat, I'm good.
Let's do it. Let's shoot shit. I'm gonna shoot it.
You know what? We'll call it here because I might add more. I might add more stuff to this.
Yeah,
Okay.
the map is broken for me anyway.
It's kind of weird.
Do
you want to take down the initiative order first, though?
I will do this then. Yep.
Well, we have.
Everyone got 22s. Everyone got 22s.
Oh,
3 22s.
There's only two. Mine's
Well,
on
let me
there
do this.
twice.
I will roll
Okay.
there and to see. They are going last no matter what. Woo!
But I only rolled a 14.
They have.
What's your dexterity?
I have alert as a feat,
Yeah.
Damn.
so my initiative is +8.
So let me add everyone's initiative then.
Chances are, if the path is going this way, then I'm off in the trees that way. None of y'all found my next symbol. So plus we all heard the thumping, so we know it's coming. Hey, guess who gets surprise round?
Not the monsters.
Me.
You get to go before they do. Is basically what surprise round is.
Yes.
You just get to go. You get to take a turn before anybody else. So being. I feel that.
Closer to the road. And what are these things?
They are ogres.
I bet
That's
they
all
have
we're gonna have.
layers.
Ogres.
Onions have layers. Ogres have layers.
I like parfait.
No.
I'm making waffles.
Make them wow.
Stay up all night, telling scary stories. In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
God, stop.
You took it too far.
Whoever said that takes 2 points of psychic damage.
Or does everybody but that person take 2 points of psychic damage?
That's not what occurred.
I think we all get inspiration.
Stories.
Oh, yeah, what's the opposite of inspiration?
De-inspiration.
Everyone has disadvantage.
Oh.
De-inspiration.
I think I had the numbers 15, 18, Voltron 13, 22, 22.
I feel disinspired.
My guess is that Homer's dex is higher than mine.
+4.
What I'll
Mine's
do,
+2.
how I'll rule it is I'll let you guys decide because technically you guys are going on the same turn. So if you want a wombo combo, stuff like that, I'll let you guys
I figured
decide.
dex goes
who
first.
goes first. We could do that, or we could do it like this as well too, because it gives more options as well
You guys can do the pincer.
for combat.
Checks. Please ignore what's going to happen in chat right now.
Why are
You're
you
testing
baffled?
out stuff, I know.
I was
Why
hoping
do
would
you
show
not
up.
have an active condition?
What's going on?
See how I'm not ignoring it?
Everyone panic!
All right. Well, are we doing this or are we calling it for the night, Kevin?
No, we will call it night because like I said, I might decide to add more stuff as well too, because this is the Dreadwood, as I.
Cool. Well, awesome. I will see you guys on Wednesday then.